We are into the final part of our part of this session where we solved a lot of questions related to elections. So we'll look into a couple more questions and we'll try to wrap up this session. So let me go to the next question. Okay. In an election between two candidates, 75% cast their votes, out of which 2% were invalid. A candidate got 9261, which were 75% of valid votes. Okay. Find the total number of voters. So here the information is given a little bit in a different way. So 75% of valid votes is 9261, right? What the candidate got. In order to find 100%, 75, 100. We have seen in the past, so your 100% is 25, 25, 25, another 25. So for 75%, you could consider 3 parts and 100% is all your 4 parts. So you could split this number into 3. So 3 3s are 9, 0, 8 3s are 24, 2, 7. So 3087 is your 25%. So now from this, your 100% is multiply this by 4. So it's 12,348. Yes, so 3,000 is 12,000, 80 is 320, 12,320 and 728. Yeah, so 12,348 is your 100%. So now they have given 2% of the votes were declared invalid. 2%, it's invalid. So which is valid? 98%. And your valid vote number 12348. So okay, we need to find 100%, but we got 98%. Okay, so this is challenging, but it's possible with multiple steps. So let us try. 98%. It's an even number, right? So 49% we will get an whole number answer. So 1 2 3 4 8 6 1 7 4. So 49% is 6174. 49. When you think of 49, don't you think of 7? Because 7 sevens are 49. Let's check if this number is divided by 7. 8 sevens are 56. 8 sevens are 56. Yes, so when you divide this by 7, it's 882. So here when you divide it by 7, it's 7. So 7% is 882. Now 70% is 8820. So your 10% is 1 7 is 7, 2 sevens are 14, 6 sevens are 42, 0. So your 10% is 1260. So 100% is 12,600. Yeah, so it took some time for us to derive from 98 to get 100. We went a different path. Like we went to 49, then we went to 7, then we moved to 70 and finally to 10. Yeah, the steps might be more, but the thinking process, it was way too simple. Like you were able to go to each steps. You understood why we need to go through each step. So, but still, yeah, we were able to get that 10%. So eventually we got that 100%. So that gives 12,600 is your 100% of voters. Still, 75% of voters casted their votes. 75% they are the ones. So 25% did not. So again, it goes to the same this pattern. So divide this by 3, 4,200. So now if you multiply this by 4, 16,800. Let's verify the answer. Yeah, it's 16,800. So let's move on to the final question and we'll talk about this complicated question a little more. Yeah. Let me take a fresh whiteboard. Okay. Two persons contested election. The winning candidate secured 57% of total votes and won by a majority of 42,000. Okay. Okay. So now, yeah. So two persons contested. He secured total votes. So it sounds everything is valid. So 57% he got it. So the loser would have got 43. So the gap is 14%, right? 14% is 42,000. So here, if you again divide this by 7, yeah, 21,000. So even by looking at this, you could say 7% is 21,000. So 10% is 30,000. So you could have worked even with this information, because as the more you understand percentages, things will be very simple. 14% is 42,000, right? So when you divide, this becomes 1, your 42 becomes 3, 14, 28, 42. So 1% is 3,000. Here it comes 10% is 30,000. So what it indicates is you could solve a percentage in different ways. Our objective is to keep it very simple. So 10% is 30,000. So now you could say 100% is 300,000. So 3 lakhs, right? So let's verify our answer. Yes, it's 3 lakhs. Okay, cool. So we were able to solve each of the questions. So the one final note I would like to give is like, so as we saw in the earlier question, let me even go to the answer sheet. Yeah. So to just give you a simplification of what we solved. So it might seems like solving the sum would be way more complicated than the traditional method. Actually, only for the explanation part, it seems to be very lengthy. But to be honest, if you could understand the thought process, like how to approach these questions, all these numbers will just flow in your mind instantly. Like when you see 98%, okay, let's take it to 49, let's check it to 7, 7 becomes 70, 70 becomes 10. So all these, it will happen in a matter of 10 to 20 seconds. So all I could say is, like, the method might sound complicated at times, but what you could actually avoid is, you could work all this out in your mind. So you don't need like to know the right formula or the right equation to come up with answer. If you have the right understanding about the question, whatever the question they ask, you just need to think, look into the question, apply the concept, and get the answer. Thank you, folks. See you in the next video.